Okay, so now we're ready to get our Googlys in the kiln for the bisque fire. Now remember, for bisque firing, you want to have a layer of sand on your shelf. You do not need kiln wash on your shelves, but you do need a layer of sand. And make sure it's the real fine silica sand for firing. Don't buy just regular silica sand from the lumber mart. Okay, so I've got some Googlys to put in here, and then I had a couple other heads. But my whole Googly family is going in. I have 3 different sizes here. Okay, I like to keep the faces turned from the coils. I put the back of the heads out towards the coils. Okay, so the heads just lay in there on the sand. There's no propping necessary for these. Now I have 4 witness cones. Okay, I have 4 witness cones here, and I have a number 5. I have a 5.5. I have a 6, and I have a 7. And this will tell me how this kiln is firing and make sure I get a true cone 6 firing for my bisque. Okay, now, with this particular kiln, I've tested many times, I need a 6 in my kiln setter. Some kilns need a 7 in the kiln setter in order to end up at a 6. This particular kiln needs a 6. So I'm going to put my cone in the kiln setter. Going to shut the lid. And then I'm going to run it for about 3.5 hours to 4 hours on medium, and then I'm going to turn it to high. This kiln takes about 7 hours to finish and fire to bisque right now. Okay, my kiln is fired. I wanted to show you the witness cones that I had in the kiln. Okay, this one right here is a cone 5. As you can see, that one is overfired. It comes over around and has the little bend in it right there. Okay, this is a witness cone 5.5. This one is almost to the verge of overfire. It comes all the way around, down, and touches. So it's fired just a little bit too hot for a 5.5. Okay, this was my cone 6. This is a perfect cone 6 fire. When that comes around, you want it to be somewhere, if you were thinking of it as a clock, you want it to be between 3 o'clock and 6 o'clock as to where it's pointing. This one's pointing to about 5 o'clock, so it's basically a perfect cone 6 firing. The cone 7 has just started to bend. So by looking at these witness cones, I basically have a perfect cone 6 firing for my porcelain that I had in there.